Next up on AFI's 100 Best Movies list, sitting at number 68, is Unforgiven. Unforgiven was directed and stars film legend Clint Eastwood. 1881 Wyoming, in the town of Big Whiskey, a prostitute named Delilah, played by Anna Levine, is brutally attacked and left disfigured by Quick Mike, played by David Muckey. Sheriff Little Bill Daggett, played by another silver screen icon, Gene Hackman, lets Mike off after he pays the brothel owner for the trouble. The workers of the brothel are incensed by Little Bill's leniency and the world seeing them as near valueless property. They pool their money and come up with a bounty of $1,000 for anyone who kills Quick Mike and his buddy. The bounty catches the eye of a young gunslinger called the Schofield Kid, played by James Woolvett. The Schofield Kid is trying to make a name for himself as a bounty hunter, but isn't a seasoned pro yet. He finds a retired outlaw with a tremendous reputation and tries to convince him to get in on the bounty. William Munny, played by Clint Eastwood, has left his outlaw days behind him and is running a hog farm. He's not well off financially and does his best to resist going after the bounty, but this is a Clint Eastwood movie and we know he's going to take up the cause. Munny decides they need more help. He talks his reluctant former partner of crime into helping, Ned Logan, played by yet another acting legend, Morgan Freeman. The trio ventures to Big Whiskey to hunt the bounty. Munny is having health issues and is struggling with sobriety. Being back in a violent life has Munny reflecting on his past misdeeds. He's doing his best to put his past behind him to be the man he thinks he wants to be, but he can never seem to shake it. The Schofield Kid is constantly bragging to these two veteran gunslingers about his own skills, but it's clear, pretty much right away, that he's all talk. Little Bill beats up Munny when he sees the man smuggle a gun into his town. Bill has all firearms checked within his jurisdiction. Munny goes into hiding. Logan and Schofield track down Davy Bunting, another small-time outlaw, and Logan kills him. This isn't the first man Logan's killed, but it's the first in a long time. Logan, like Munny, is having a hard time reconciling his past with the man that he wants to be going forward. The thought of further violence and more killing is too much for Logan. He wants to return to his quiet life. On his way out of Big Whiskey, Little Bill's men grab him. They beat him, trying to get the location where Munny's been laying low. They eventually beat him to death. His body is put on display in the center of town as a warning to anyone else who would disobey Little Bill's rule of law. Schofield and Munny link back up and eventually hunt down Quick Mike. Schofield is the one to kill him, but he's traumatized by the experience. After a heart-to-heart with Munny, he vows never to kill again. Munny must become the man he once was when he learns of Logan's death. The bounty is no longer the point. He wants revenge for his slain friend. In an awesome showdown, Munny kills several of Little Bill's henchmen before getting to the sheriff himself. There's an intense exchange, but Munny wins the day. He kills Little Bill. He warns the townspeople that if they don't behave, he'll return. The movie ends with Munny moving to San Francisco with his family and living the life he's always dreamed of, though we know his old ways will never entirely leave him. Unforgiven was made after the iconic westerns that put Eastwood on the map. It takes a slightly different approach than the days of Sergio Leone and the spaghetti westerns. It deconstructs the genre as much as it partakes in it. The moral ambiguity, glorification of violence, and myth of the noble gunslinger are all concepts that are explored from new angles. Eastwood was a great choice on a character who was once a violent man who is, in later life, showing remorse. This movie strikes a better tone than many westerns that don't dig so deep into the character moments and themes. Upon its release, critics and audiences loved this interesting take on the western genre. The nuanced storytelling, incredible cast, amazing performances, and Clint Eastwood's direction were all praised. It would go on to win 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director. Check out this playlist for more of AFI's 100 Best Movies. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified as I continue working my way through the list.